Well, friends, you're in for a good one. See that right there? That's where we're going to fix.
It's stuck! This hose right here has been giving Dalton, our mechanic, a heck of a time.
We're going to fix right now. We gotta get out of here.
I don't even have a 25.
So what's going on with it?
The pipe, it's stuck. He's been working on it for 45 minutes.
At this point, Dalton is exhausted.
He's really close to the white line. What is it? Said he's really close.
He's tried every wrench that he has, and he still can't get this line off. Fortunately for Dalton and the driver, I brought my truck full of tools.
I got it turned a little bit more. I don't know if it's all the way tight.
I don't even have a 25.
At this point, I'm starting to get frustrated too because I can't find my wrench.
Yeah, dude. Man.
I finally found my wrench, but then Dalton dropped the bomb on me.
This wrench doesn't work, right?
Yes, you heard that right. Dalton had that particular wrench already, and it didn't work. Now I got more frustrated because I thought to myself, I drove all the way out here to help Dalton for nothing. But then I had an idea. I grabbed my grinder and thought to myself, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna chop this wrench down so it will fit in the small space. Once it fits in the space, cool, I'm just gonna remove the line. But before I cut one of my wrenches in half and ruin it, I wanna make sure that I'm even gonna be able to get in here. And so I reach back in here with my arm, holding the flashlight with my other hand so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm putting as much force on this connection as I can with this wrench at an angle and pulling as hard as I can to see if it's even going to help. And then I realized something. My hand won't even fit in this space, so cutting the wrench isn't even going to help. After that, the most amazing and simple solution came to mind. I couldn't even believe I didn't think of this before. So I asked Dalton, can you clean these tools up real quick? So I head over to my service truck to grab the tools that I should have grabbed in the first place. I wish I would have thought of this sooner. It would have saved me a bunch of time and would have helped get this guy off the road a heck of a lot faster. But you live and learn. The tools I'm going to need are my 3/8 electric ratchet, my 3/8 electric impact. Where is it? Oh, yeah, there it is. So now I'm going to need some sockets. I don't have any 3/8 deep well impact sockets, so I'm going to go with the chrome 3/8 deep well sockets right here. And if I remember correctly, it's a 13 millimeter that I need. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to need a 10 millimeter. But just in case, I'm going to take the entire socket rail over there so I'm not walking back and forth. I can get off the side of the road as soon as possible.
Get off the side of the road!
Yeah, screw you, buddy. So right here, this is my solution to this super hard to reach line where we cannot get a wrench in there. My arm barely fits in there. And I'm working on getting the inner fender liner taken off. Once this liner's taking off, it's going to give direct access right to the line. I wish I would have thought of this when I first pulled up. But the cool thing is I thought of it, and now we're on the right track to getting this repair fixed. So it should be as simple as just pulling this fender out. But look how close this truck is to the white line. We're literally working in the road, and that makes it super dangerous and super tight, and we have to be very, very cautious and watching for cars, because heck, you know they're not watching for us. But I start getting this thing going, start to take this thing off. What else could I run into, right? It's just a fender. Just taking it off, it should pop right out. Everything is super hard to reach because I, for one, do not want to stand out in that road. Why? Well, because I'm not able to concentrate on any of the cars. All of my attention is focused on getting this inner fender liner removed. And here we are, all the cars just blowing by. There's no way that I would be able to concentrate on any of that stuff. So here I am reaching as far back in there as I can, and Dalton, he's working his best, and I'm hoping that this driver is trying to be semi-aware of the cars coming as we work to get his fender out. And I'm still wondering if any of these bolts are going to be stuck, if they're going to be stripped out, and when I hit them with my impact, if they're just going to continue to spin, and then that's going to cause a big old problem if that happens. Thankfully, those first ones came off, and you can start to see the fender is loosening up, but it's still caught. I finally got it to release, and now I'm pulling it out. But then I ran into this. This thing is a lot bigger than I remember.
We gotta get out of here.
Now I'm stuck, and I gotta figure out how to get myself out of here. Cool, so that went a lot smoother than I thought it would. I was able to get unstuck really quickly, and now we have our missing 25mm wrench, which I have in my hand, and we can get right to this thing. But first, we got to do one more thing. I asked Dalton to remove the side skirt just behind that front wheel right there. But then Dalton, being the awesome mechanic that he is, he was like, no, I can just do this instead. Dalton literally morphed into a ninja and slid effortlessly over the tire in between the skirt, and now he's down in here and he can get right to this line. Crescent?
Yeah.
Where is it? Well, rumor has it that Ninja Dalton made short work of that line, so give him a good pat on the back in the comments.